Stocks finished at session lows today amid looming fiscal cliff concerns. Now, Sarge, do you think a fiscal cliff deal will be reached on time, and will it be one that pleases the markets?
You know, it's such a misnomer to call it a fiscal cliff. It's really a fiscal series of hills. There's how many points are there? 15 to 18, maybe more points that have to each be compromised on or come to some kind of agreement. So when somebody says, will there be a resolution? No, there won't be a resolution. Or if there is a resolution, it's going to hurt this guy and not hurt that guy. It's going to be a lengthy process. My proposal, which I actually sent in today, is that they go one by one each day, take this item, take that item one at a time, and don't even negotiate the next item until you come to a conclusion on each and every item. Of course, they will ignore me, but that's what I think might work. Now, today, you just saw, what we saw this morning was a little bit of hope because there was a good Goldman store sales number. You had positive earnings from the likes of Home Depot, TJ Maxx, Saks, a couple other retail names. So the retailers kind of led the way this morning. And we came out of the negative numbers out of Europe and the futures, and the market rallied for about half a day. Then there were some rumors bouncing around the marketplace, who knows if they were founded or not, that Spain was maybe getting ready to ask for help, which would be a real positive for the market. The rumors either turned out to be not true or just plain old didn't happen yet. So the market sold off on that, and people decided it was time to take the risk off the table. With all the uncertainty regarding Spain, regarding Greece, regarding the fiscal series of hills, regarding the monetary cliff that maybe we get a peek at tomorrow with the FOMC minutes, there was just too much uncertainty out there, and understandably people took off. The bright spot, the volume wasn't that high, so maybe there wasn't that much conviction in the sell side.
Now, what kind of guidance are you expecting out of tomorrow's FOMC minutes?
You know, I don't know if we'll see anything, but I think you got to wonder with the expiration of Operation Twist coming up the end of the year, if they spoke about this in the October meeting, because there is no November meeting, we hopefully see something from somebody that they said something. And then we'll find out on the 12th of December when they convene again, and that's the big meeting where they come out with their projections for the next quarter going forward. So that'll be a big FOMC meeting, but maybe this will give us some kind of clue as to what they're thinking going into that meeting, because they have to do something with Operation Twist. It's going to expire. Either they continue it, which brings an inventory question into play, or they just create money, or they let it expire completely, which I don't think they're going to do. They're probably going to do something. That's why you see the rates going so low on the U.S. Treasuries of late.
And today's Goldman Sachs chain store sales report looked to have been impacted by Hurricane Sandy. Are you expecting the same of tomorrow's retail sales numbers?
You know, I think the numbers are going to be kind of poor tomorrow, but the number today was still higher than I was looking for. So I was kind of really impressed with that. Tomorrow's number could actually come out on the negative side. All right, consensus is for negative 0.1% after last month's 1.1% increase. So we are expecting to see a little bit of a hiccup here in retail sales, but it wouldn't really shock the market if that happened, just to the small degree that I've mentioned, because we are going into the Thanksgiving holiday season ahead of us, and that is usually a good time for spending. So I think for retail at that time, for transports at that time, it's probably something you can look at as a positive the next 6 weeks or so.
I see. And also, Cisco reported in after-hours trading better than expected results. How do you think that will shape the markets tomorrow?
You know, it'll help Cisco. The technology sector has been getting beaten up along with the financial sector. So I don't know if it'll lift the sector. I don't think it's that kind of name. You know, it's not an Intel, it's not an Apple, it's not a Microsoft, but it is a name everyone knows. So it can only help, but I don't think it's a market mover on its own.
This market has fewer players.
We're coming into a Monday where we're
Would enter in a new stage of tech.
It's a stock picker's market.
Welcome to the 5 dumbest things
Apple
on Wall Street.
reported earnings.